Welcome back to Hannity. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, he's sounding the alarm about the impact player protests are having on the NFL. He said, quote, "There's no question the league is suffering negative effects from these protests." Jerry Jones is right. Take a look. This is only 2 stadiums this weekend. We could only run 2. One from Miami, and I think the other one's from Cleveland. Look at all the empty seats post-kickoff. Look at this. It's empty. Here's what it looked like in Cleveland, Ohio for the Browns yesterday. We continue now. Former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich. They want to keep doing this? If Roger Goodell doesn't want to take a stand, this is the result. I'm not watching NFL games. I'm watching college football now. And I think most Americans are waiting for the NFL to stand up for those that fought, bled, and died under that flag. It's that simple.
Look, I think you're exactly right. I think what the multi-millionaire players who are out there posturing don't understand is most of us watch the game to watch football. We don't watch it to watch political protest. We don't watch it to watch their personal idiosyncrasies. And frankly, they ain't that big a deal in the long run. I think that this has been devastatingly negative for the NFL. I think that the absence of leadership at the level of Goodell is astonishing. I think that the owners are about to decide that their pocketbook is being hurt. And I think when enough of them decide that, they're going to talk to Goodell. But it's really sad. I mean, why should it be so? Just take the last few weeks. 4 young Americans die in Niger hunting down and killing Islamist terrorists. Why should it be so hard to recognize and acknowledge their sacrifice by standing up during the national anthem? I mean, what is the sickness which is permeating our culture, which leads people to believe that they have the right to disrespect their flag, their pledge, their anthem, the veterans, the people who keep them free, the people who keep them safe? I mean, there's something sick about what's happening in part of our culture, and we need to have the guts to confront it head on.
I want to ask you, I want to play for you Maxine Waters. And when I play this comment, I want you to think about it through the prism. Why are you looking at me? Why are you laughing? You're not allowed to laugh at my question. I've known you for 20, 30 years.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at your question, Sean.
I want to play it. I'm
not mocking you. I'm thinking about Maxine Waters.
By the way, regaining my time or whatever she said, just went on, reclaiming my time, reclaiming. All right, but this is her saying she's going to take out the president. Think of it if somebody said this about President Obama.
I am sitting here listening, watching, absorbing, thinking about Ali, even though I never met him. And with this kind of inspiration, I will go and take Trump out tonight.
What's your reaction?
Well, first of all, I'm guessing that her reference to Muhammad Ali is a reference to boxing, and so she meant it in the sense of hitting in a ring. First of all, let me say, you'd never get it to happen, but the idea of a round between her and Donald Trump is pretty interesting. I think he'd probably win in the opening half minute. But look, what you have on the left, and you see it over and over.
He's not going to hit
again.
a girl, a woman. He's not going to do that. It's not.
Oh, sure. He
would. But
I mean, if he was confronted with her, he would be very pleasant until she hit him. And the second she hit him, he'd knock her down. I mean, let's be honest here. This is crazy.
Geez.
I mean, what you have on the left.
Newt Gingrich encourages Trump to hit Congresswoman. I can see the headlines now. That's not what you're saying.
Now, look, my point's this: the left. I mean, I did this interview with a reporter the other day, and I cut him off, and I said, you know, you have a pathology. I can't answer your questions because you're pathological. And he was totally stunned. He said, what do you mean? I said, you are so anti-Trump
that
you're not in touch with the real world, so how can I have an interview? I think Maxine Waters is in the same group. There's this whole group of people who are so, frankly, crazy that they're certifiably out of touch with reality. Now,
are you more confident that the Senate now will get this tax reform bill done. Because if they don't, they will
I got to tell you.
Yes.
I'm waiting with bated breath for our good friend Mark Meadows and the Freedom Caucus and others to come together, as he has indicated they will. If the House passes this budget this week, and President Trump had it exactly right, if they pass this budget this week and we can move on to, first of all, the Ways and Means Committee marking up a bill, sending it to the Senate, which I think they will do, I think we got a real shot at doing this. As you know, you and I have been on this the whole time for like 8 or 9 months. This is a big deal.
It's huge.
I think I'm a little bit more optimistic tonight.
They better get it done. This is their job. All right, Mr. Speaker, thank you. Congrats on the success of the book.